Windsor, Ontario, OCAA women's volleyball action set to go here on We Digital Productions. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dominic Papa, and it just doesn't get any better than this one. The two top teams in OCAA volleyball, the Humber Hawks, come into it, as you can see, with a 10-0 record. The St. Clair Saints, off a great road trip last weekend, come into this one at a perfect 9-0. I don't have to tell you the importance of this game. It's easy to figure out, that's for sure. These are two outstanding volleyball squads, and we're expecting a dandy game here this afternoon. So get comfortable, get settled in, get your beverage, get your snacks, because the women are about to put on a great show. I'll bet you that right now. You look at the Saints as they huddle up before the game here. Hopefully, they're hoping that a little home cooking will do them some good. Humber has just been an outstanding program for many years, and they just know how to win. So the Saints hoping to break the goose egg in that 10-0 column there of the Humber Hawks. A pretty good crowd has assembled here inside the Sportsplex. That's good to see. A very cold and blustery day here in southwestern Ontario, but you can feel the heat inside the Sportsplex, that's for sure. The starters for the Hawks: Wilscroft, LaBelle, Manners, Connolly, Vanderwall, Larson, Cholette is the libero. And as for the Saints, we'll get you that lineup in just a second. There we go. Emma Clemens, Nicole, Carl Weisman, Hobbin, Kearns, and Arbor. Gabby Arbor will be the libero. Both teams are on the court. The Saints will get the first serve. No, actually, it's going to go to St. Clair, I believe. And they'll get this thing going. Glad to have you on board this afternoon. Also, a shout out to the We Digital crew, working hard to put this together. A great weekend of volleyball action set to go here at St. Clair. And we are underway here. Wilscroft. That was Hannah Manners. She's one of the key players on Humber, that's for sure. Free ball here for the Hawks. Wilscroft, quick set. Larson gets the job done for the Hawks. That quick set right in the middle of the net. 1-0 Humber. Tight set there at the net, and the Saints just don't handle the serve well. Humber benefits with the point. You'll see the pass right here, not very good there, and the Saints are unable to control it. Amanda Larson serves. Hobbin, Stocks. Cairns left-handed, can't get it over the net. Humber has jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead here. Set number one. Larson continues to serve. Pretty good numbers, as you can see. Hawks will take the free ball. Wilscroft tips. Stocks there for the Saints. Clemens. Cairns left-handed. Dug up by Larson, but she can't keep it in bounds. Saints get their first point. Hobbin serves. Wilscroft tipped at the net. Saints dig it up. Stocks. There's a look at Coach Chris Wilkins, 23rd year at the helm of this machine. Kennedy Wilscroft. Stocks, Clemens. That's coming off the hand of Ariana, number 11. Stocks digs. Ariana goes up again and dug up there by the Hawks. And right there, number 10, one of the stars on this team, Hannah Manners, puts it home. 5-1 Hawks. Manners waiting right at the net for that one. And Coach Julianne Milling has seen enough. She needs to talk it over with her troops. As we take a look at this last play, you'll see Manners waiting for the bad pass. And she drives it home. Humber has jumped out to a 6-1 lead here in the first set. Speaking of key players, the two big girls on the team, Hannah Manners for the Hawks. And, of course, you got Geneva Weissman of the Saints. Two outstanding players. Weissman a little better in the kill department, also on the attacks. Manners better with the digs, and the points are pretty much equal. So two players to watch for today throughout this match, two outstanding volleyball players for each squad, and we'll see how they progress throughout the day here. I would be, safe to say, I think if those two are not involved, that could be a problem for their team in finding a way to win here. Kennedy Wilscroft continues to serve. Hobbin, Clemens, Cairns off the block, out of bounds. St. Clair gets the ball back and the point. Krista Nickel serves for the Saints. A bad pass. Hawks are able to save it. Saints don't react very well, and they pay for it. As it looked like it was going to be a free ball, and the Saints just did not react. You'll see Amy Connolly of the Hawks saving it, and the Saints just didn't react. Manners, Sox takes the serve. Cairns goes up, dug up nicely there by the Hawks. And a double block at the net as Ariana and Weissman go up for the Saints. Watch this block. The two players up at the same time, and looks like it was Weissman getting her hands on it. Another block at the net. The Saints play it off the block. Cairns. Free ball here. Carl puts it over. Wilscroft back set. That's Connolly. Dug up by the Saints. Weissman goes up, and she gets it down. Haley Cairns, who's been outstanding for the Saints this season. Good serve, free ball here. Carl puts it right back. Hawks there to dig it up. LaBelle, her spike is dug up nicely. Weissman goes up, and that one goes long and out. Point for Humber. I don't think Weissman got everything she wanted on that one. Vanderwall serves for the Hawks. Carl off the block and out of bounds. Connolly got the block but couldn't control it. Saints will get the ball back, down 3 points. This is Ariana Carl. And it's an ace for the Saints. Second-year player is Carl from Holy Names here in Windsor, Ontario. That serve, that time goes long and out. Fast pace so far. Amy Connolly now for the Hawks will try her luck on the serve line. The team up by 3. First set. Two undefeated squads here. Stocks, Diggs, Clemens, Weissman. She gets all of that one. Oh my, did she ever look good there. And Weissman will go to the serve. Saints down a couple as they've clawed their way back in. They were down at 1.6 to 1. Wilscroft to Larson, and Larson on the move. Times it perfectly. Watch Larson come right behind Wilscroft, and she gets it over the block. Caitlin LaBelle serves, Stocks, digs. Clemens. Hobbin blocked at the net by Larson. What a play there that time by Emma Clemens, number 4. She catches the Hawks waiting for this set, and instead Clemens caught them flat-footed. Clemens now serves for St. Clair. That one goes long and out of bounds. Hawks have led right from the get-go of this game. As I mentioned, at one point they're up 6 to 1. They now lead 12-8. Amanda Larson. Stocks. Clemens. Back set. Hobbin tips. Hawks are there to save it. Wilscroft. Manners off the block. Saints can't play it. Point Humber. Larson serves. Up 5. First set. Stocks. Cairns easily dug up by Larson. And Wilscroft tries to catch the Saints off guard. Cairns will go up again. And she gets a hole in the floor. Point for the Saints. Free ball there for the Saints. He tried to put it right back. Manners dug up by Clemens. Carl just puts it deep into the Hawks' end. Manners is going to go up. Dug up there by Hobbin. Stocks saves it. Play at the net. Calling it St. Clair point. Or did they change that? Humber's getting the point. A little bit of confusion here. Originally they awarded it to the Saints, and now it's been changed. Point is going to the Hawks. 14-9 they lead it. Kennedy Wilscroft serves. Hobbin, Clemens, Cairns, off the Hawks. Cholette, and out of bounds, point St. Clair. Krista Nickel. LaBelle, Cholette. Manners goes up. Dug up there by Clemens momentarily. And it's a point for the Saints as it looked like Connolly was a little undecided what to do with it. Watch as she's looking and she's waiting to see if it's going to go out of bounds, and then she actually ran into the ball. The Saints got a break there. Cholette, Wilscroft, Manners. That's out of bounds, side out. Saints have pulled within 2 of the Hawks. Cholette, Wilscroft, Vanderwall dug up there by Clemens. Here's Cairns going up, dug up nicely there by the Hawks. Manners is going to go up, blocked at the net. Weissman puts up the wall with her teammate Carl. 14-13. Saints have pulled within 1. Nickel doing an outstanding job on the serve line. LaBelle, Wilscroft. Connolly just gets it over to Saints, ready to play it. Cairns goes up, tips, and finds a spot on the floor. Saints have battled back to tie it up. Connolly goes up. Nesbitt, Clemens, or I should have said that was Hobbin, number 17, to Clemens. That one went long and out of bounds. Hawks get the ball back. They also get a 1-point lead back. Hannah Manners, fourth-year player out of Toronto, Ontario. Oh, that didn't look good, but the Saints get the job done. Blocked at the net. Stocks got a fist on it. Couldn't control it. Manners serves again. Hot serve that time. Clemens. Weissman, yes, off the block. It goes down. Vanderwall got a hand on it, but went straight down to the floor anyways. Take a look at it here. That quick low set pays off for the Saints. Manners, Wilscroft, LaBelle, side out. Tied once again at 16. Outstanding first set here. Karen's serve goes side out. Vanderwall, Stocks, Clemens, Carl dug up there by Vanderwall. Wilscroft, LaBelle just puts it over, free ball for the Saints. Clemens back to Carl, and she's got the hot hand right down the sideline. Watch this play as Carl gets all of it placed perfectly. Carl now serves. Manners, free ball for the Saints. Stocks, Clemens, Wiseman's going to go up, blocked off the block, out of bounds. Saints have their first lead of the game. Wiseman plays it perfectly off the block. Connolly gets all of that one for the Hawks. She ties the game up at 18. Nice execution here by the Hawks. Connolly right in between the block. The double block didn't quite come together, and Connolly was able to sneak it right through the middle of the two blockers. Free ball at the net. LaBelle just tips it over. Amy Connolly. Carl. Clemens. Hobbin blocked by Wilscroft. Wiseman tips. Saints there to pick it up. Manners digs that one up. Cholette. LaBelle. Cairns couldn't control it. She got a fist on it. Cairns just couldn't get set up to play that. Humber's grabbed a 2-point lead here. And that serve is going to go long and out. Geneva Huisman set to serve. Got a little bit of condensation on the floor here. Get that taken care of before we resume play. Cholette, LaBelle, free ball here for the Saints. Clemens, Hobbin tips. Hawks are able to play it. Cholette back set, tipped by LaBelle. A lot of close play at the net. Off the block, Manners will play it. Wilscroft, LaBelle, blocked by the Saints and punched over by the Hawks. And Clemens says, I'll take care of it. Good action. Clemens just said, I'm going to make sure this gets done. Back and forth we go now. Wiseman serves. Wilscroft tips. Carl Clemens. And a big block at the net by Larson of the Hawks. Coming into the game for the Hawks, number 19. That's Lauren Bannister. She goes right to the serve line. She's a first-year player out of Kitchener, Ontario. Bannister serves off the net, played by Hobbin. Carl, back to Hobbin. She puts it in the back of the Hawks end. Manners blocked at the net, and they're saying that ball didn't get over the net. Point St. Clair. Let's check this out, make sure. Yeah, it didn't get over. Emma Clemens serves. Larson off the block, gets it to fall for Humber. As we get into the latter stages of this first set, the Hawks, 1 point lead. Larson serves. Stocks. Hobbin. Cairns off the block. Vanderwall got a hand on it, and the Hawks just couldn't control it. We're deadlocked at 22 again. Aside from the early stages of this first set, where Humber jumped out to a 6-1 lead, neither team has been able to pull away. Wilscroft, Manners off the block, and Hobbin just couldn't reach it. Manners hits that ball with authority, I'll tell you. Hobbin, Clemens, low set, and Nickel got a good hit, but looks like it went long and out. Set point for the Hawks here, as Nickel just couldn't get it to fall in the corner there. Hawks trying to finish this first set off. And there it is. The Hawks take set number one. An entertaining set at that. 25-22. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll continue our coverage of OCAA women's volleyball action here on We Digital Productions.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Not a pain in the ass. Welcome back to the Sportsplex here on the beautiful campus of St. Clair College. OCAA women's volleyball action here on We Digital. The best two teams in the league going at it here this afternoon. St. Clair at 9-0, Humber at 10-0. We just completed our first set, and it was exciting, folks. The Hawks from Humber hung on. They took it 25-22 as we are just moments away from set number 2 here. And these two teams, I'll tell you what, they have a lot of respect for each other. Coach Wilkins, during that commercial break, was not surprised that even when the Saints got down 6-1, he knew they were still in tough. As he said, you know, nothing comes easy playing against St. Clair, and vice versa. This Humber team's very impressive. Both squads very well coached. Two lineups have returned to the floor. And in a moment, we'll get the second set going here. This time it'll be Caitlin LaBelle starting it off for Humber. Stocks, Clemens, Nickel. Oh, they're saying they got the call. Saints claim that it went off a hand. Coach Wilkins not agreeing with that call. Saints did get the point, though. Manners couldn't control that hard serve. Saints grab a quick 2-0 lead here as the hard serve by Manners, as she just couldn't get her hand set up. Tough one, kind of handcuffed her. That time that serve goes long. Point for Humber. Amanda Larson goes to the serve line. From Ajax, Ontario. She's a fourth-year player. She stands 6'4". Cairns just puts it over, and it gets a Saints bounce. A little bit of luck there. Pays off for St. Clair. Haley Cairns serving now for St. Clair. Dug up. Weissman gets a hand on it, but it didn't go anywhere. I think Geneva was trying to put it right back into the Humber court quickly and just didn't get enough on it, as you can see there. And kind of went right through her hands. Wilscroft serves, and that'll go long and out. Carl serves. Cholette gets some help from LaBelle. Free ball here for the Saints. Kearns. Clemens goes cross court. Hobbin blocked out of the net at the net, but it goes out of bounds. Point St. Clair. Taking a 3-point lead here in the second set. Carl serve into the net. Manners. Tough serve. Stocks gets a hand on it. Good hustle there by Clemens, but the Saints can't finish it and get it over. Point Humber. They've pulled to within one now. Good dig there by Carl. Weissman goes up, but goes side out. Humber's even this game up, or this set, I should say. Stocks. Clemens. Hobbin gets it into the corner. Point St. Clair. Nice job there by Brianne Hobbin, second-year player out of Guelph, Ontario. She had a great rookie campaign last year, I'll tell you. And that one goes, they say the Saints were on the net, so Humber will get the ball and the point. Rachel Vanderwall set to serve. Carl. Clemens. Hobbin puts it in the back court. Manners. Hobbin gets a free one, and it catches the line. A poor pass by the Hawks, and the Saints take advantage of it. Clemens serve, a hard one. Vanderwall catches, or Cholette, I should say, catches up. That's LaBelle playing over the free ball. Kearns goes up off the hand. Manners gets a hand on it, but can't keep it in play. Saints get the point and have a 2-point lead now. As we look at Kearns, she gets all of that right through the block of LaBelle, and then Manners couldn't handle it. Clemens continues to serve. LaBelle, a good dig there. Wilscroft back to LaBelle, and that stays in bounds. Point Humber. Good job there by LaBelle. Amy Connolly. Stocks can't handle it. And we're back deadlocked at 8. Connolly serves. Stocks handles it. Tipped at the net. And Hobbin, I think, crossed the line underneath. Point for Humber. Yeah, she's definitely over. Humber has captured the lead here in the second set. Stocks. Clemens. Kearns gets all of that one. That serve not handled well. Saints recapture the lead. LaBelle off the block. The Saints play it. And I'm not sure Nickel realized that she had a chance to play that one. She thought maybe it was already going over the net. What a great block by Wilscroft at the net. Wilscroft does a great job with the block and kept it in bounds. Good job there by Carl just to get that ball and keep it in play. Manners tips. Clemens is there. Stocks. Cairns goes up off the block. Humber plays it. Wilscroft back row. LaBelle gets all of it. Saints are able to save it. Cholette. Wilscroft. Larson. Side out. No. Saints. Stocks tried to dig it up. Good job here by the Saints to keep it in play. But eventually Humber went on and finished off the point. And a poor pass had Manners just waiting to pounce on it. Saints are saying that she might have been over the net. Humber has a 3-point lead, their largest lead of this set. Kearns goes up, blocked, falls on the Humber side of the net, point for St. Clair. That serve just misses the corner, point for Humber. And Carl gets the job done for St. Clair as she finds a hole in the Humber defense. Just off to the side of Wilscroft. She got it away from the block. Good heads-up play there by Carl. Kearns serves, Manners, Wilscroft tips. Huseman's there, Weissman I should say, is there for the Saints. Manners, Saints dig it up. Locked at the net. Weissman again is just a force up front there. Manners digs. Wilscroft back to Manners, and they get the job done. Textbook volleyball there. Wilscroft. Saints dig it up. Kearns cross court. Carl just plays it over. Cholette. Connolly tips, or she pulled up, and it was a good heads up move there by Connolly as she got the Saints off balance and found a hole in the defense. Wilscroft serving with a 3-point lead. Stocks, Weissman can't control that pass. And Coach Milling of the Saints wants to slow it down as Humber has taken a 4-point lead here, 17-13 in the second set. They also, of course, won the first set by 25-22 count. You see the game here, why it's so important. These two teams have been perfect all year long. Obviously a battle for first place here. Mountaineers have been good this season. The rest of the league when you get past the Knights, it's the rest of the league's all under 500. So these top 4 teams have really dominated. The Knights, the Mountaineers, the Saints, and the Hawks have really dominated this conference. Saints again will be in action tomorrow here at the Sportsplex against the Sheridan Bruins, who you saw there were sitting at 1-8. Yes, we all love Geneva Weissman. Great player for the Saints, that's for sure. Humber looking to increase their lead here. Kennedy Wilscroft, who's had a good outing already. Stocks. Cholette was ready for that tip. Connolly off the block. The Saints will play it. Weissman goes up, and she gets the job done for the Saints. Take another look at it here. Vanderwall got her hand on it, but Kill was a little bit strong and went straight down to the floor anyways. Manners. LaBelle just puts in the back row. Hobbins up, and good effort by the Hawks, but couldn't get it back over within 3 hits. Manners was able to get a hand on it, but the only option she had was to get it over the net. Carl serves again. Cholette, Wilscroft, and Connolly gets all of that one for the Hawks. Hobbin that time, maybe a little bit off timing. Point for Humber as they lead 19-15 now in this second set. That looked like it was shot out of a cannon. Manners' serve goes long and out. Weissman serves. Cholette, Wilscroft, Connolly blocked nicely at the net. LaBelle tries her luck off the block. It goes out of bounds. Point Humber. Stocks, Clemens, nickel, tip. Hawks are able to play it. And that one goes out of bounds, but it went off the St. Clair block. Humber has grabbed a 5-point lead here in this second set. Hobbin, that one goes side out. Saints need to change the momentum here quickly. Vanderwall serve, a soft one. Hobbin blocked by Connolly and Larson. It's all Humber right now. Coming into the game for the Saints is Kira Gemas. Kira Gemas, number 6. Gemas is going to go up right away. She gets it to get over. Manners from the back row, blocked by Nickel. Saints needed that. Clemens needing to rattle off some points here for the Saints. LaBelle tipped at the net by Larson over the block. Set point here for Humber. Watch Larson as she just gets up over the block and finds a little spot in the floor there. Amy Connolly. Blocked by Humber, and that's it. Set number 2 goes to the Hawks as they defeat the Saints 25-17 and take a 2-0 lead over the Saints. They'll try to finish it off here in the third set. It's a quiet crowd right now here at the Sportsplex, understandably. A quick timeout. When we come back, more OCAA women's volleyball action on We Digital Production.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Gotta love some of the signs here at the Sportsplex. Yeah, it's cold outside, that's for sure. And the number 2 they're referencing there, I'm guessing, is Hannah Grill of the Saints. But welcome back to the Sportsplex here at St. Clair College. We continue our coverage of OCAA women's volleyball action. The 2 best teams in the OCAA doing battle here, and it's the visiting Hawks who have put themselves in a good position here. The Saints, throw all the cliches you want, their backs are up against the wall as they're down 2-0. Emma Clemens gets set number 3 going. Manners, Chalette, back to Manners, and Manners. We talked about her earlier in the broadcast, and that tells you why. She's one of the key components of this Hawks machine. Larson serves. Tipped at the net, doesn't get over. Actually, that was Harley Smith, number 15 of the Saints, who's now in the games. Also, number 12 is in the game for the Saints. That is Gabby Arbor, the veteran player. So Coach Julianne Milling trying to shake it up a little bit, get something going on the winning side. Hobbin, her spike blocked. Hawks play it. Clemens sends it right back over to the Humber end. Vanderwall, timing was off there. Saints get their first point of this set. Hobbin serves. Oh, just couldn't get the flip over the net. Humber gets the break. Wilscroft serves. Arbor, Clemens, Kearns puts in the back row. Wilscroft. Connolly gets all of that one in. Humber making a statement here as they take a 4-1 lead. Look at Connolly. She gets all of that one. Arbor digs it up, but couldn't get the pass over. Take a look at it here. As that pass just couldn't make it to Clemens. Wilscroft still serves. Hobbin, Clemens, Smith, side out. All Humber right now as they've grabbed a 5-point lead in this third set and looking to sweep this match. Free ball here for the Hawks. And nice dig there by Clemens. Play at the net. Saints will come up with it. LaBelle for the Hawks. Wilscroft. Manners blocked. Saints get it right back. Clemens. Kearns goes up. And outstanding play there. And look at that. The Hawks getting all the breaks right now. An outstanding rally. And right here, look at this. LaBelle just gets it, enough of it to get it over the net. The Saints were backing off. Arbor, Clemens. Huge block there by Connolly. And St. Clair needs to talk about it as they're down 7 points. As Carl gets blocked at the net. Hawks took the first set 25-22. They win the second set 25-17. They are leading this third set 8-1. So it's all Humber right now, that's for sure. I would love to see the stats in those first two sets and see where the difference is. Yeah, immediately following this one, the men will be in action. Again, two very good squads. St. Clair really trying to find their game. See if the timeout helps the Saints here at all. Going to get another substitution for St. Clair. Coming into the game is Emma Cabral. She replaces Clemens. Cabral's now into the game for the Saints. She's wearing number 14. Wilscroft continues to serve for Humber. And again, a poor pass cost the Saints. Oh, actually, they give the point to the Saints. They're saying there was a net violation. on the Hawks, so the Saints get a much-needed break. Smith serves. Cholette, Wilscroft, off the block, it goes out. Vanderwall plays it off the block. Manners serves. Arbor can't get to it. Arbors digs this time. Weissman tips. Hawks are able to play it. Manners goes up, back court, blocked at the net. And the Hawks can't play it over. Point for the Saints. Saints needing to chip away at this Hawks lead. Kearns serves. LaBelle, Wilscroft, back to LaBelle. Blocked at the net. And waiting for that loose ball was number 11, Ariana Carl of the Saints. Watch as she's just ready to pounce, and she saw the open floor. Good heads-up play there by Carl. Kearns serves. Manners. Weissman. Hawks are able to dig it up. Arbor. Kearns is going to give up the free ball. Cholette, Wilscroft, Connolly, dug up by the Saints. Can they get to it? They do. And just too deep in their end. Couldn't get it back over on the third hit. Vanderwall. Hobbin doesn't control that serve well. Humber continues to build their lead. 12-4 right now in the third set. Hobbin. Cabral. Dug up by Vanderwall. LaBelle finds a hole in the defense. Take a look at that last play. 9-point lead for the Hawks. I think this is the biggest lead of the game for the Hawks. Saints looking a little rattled right now. Milling going to go to her bench here as we take a look at that last play. And coming into the game for St. Clair is Kira Jemis, number 6. Vanderwall. Serve goes long. Saints get a break. Carl serve. Manners. Wilscroft. Blocked at the net by Weissman. Carl serve, handled by Manners. Wilscroft, low set, and Larson puts it in the perfect spot. A quick set, low set, and Larson just tips it on its way. And it finds the sideline there. Humber will serve again. Shawaga of Humber serving just into the game. Weissman can't handle it. Alex Shuaga from Saskatoon. Second-year player. 10-point lead here for the Hawks. Blocked at the net. The Saints get it right back. Carl goes up, blocked again. That's LaBelle, Larson putting up a huge wall, also joined by their teammate Bodner. The three of them just creating a wall there for the Hawks. Carl. And the Saints finally put a play together as Jemus gets all of that one. Weissman will serve now for St. Clair. Cabral over to Jemus, and Jemus does a good job again playing it off the block. Good heads-up play there. Jemus sees the block and she says, I'll just play it off you. Well played there. Weissman down the line, dug up there by LaBelle. Bodner gets it deep in the St. Clair end, dug up by Cholette. Manners gets all of that one as Cairns couldn't handle it. Humber up 18-8 here in the third set, looking to sweep this match. Caitlin LaBelle, who's had a good afternoon here so far. Cabral, Cairns just plays a free ball over. And Larson takes the low set and kills it. All Humber right now. Arbor digs. And that one stays in bounds. Off of Carl's hand. Manners blocked nicely at the net. And Larson is dug up by Arbor. Kearns is going to go up. Cholette, Bodner, and that goes side out. Saints get the point. Just misses the line. Cabral serves. Tipped at the net, and that's going to be a St. Clair point. A little bit of momentum shift here. Saints taking advantage of it. Cholette, Shuaga, Manners, Arbor for the Saints. Cabral. And just not enough power on that. Carl easing up on it. Doesn't get it over the net. Humber 5 points away from the sweep here. Kearns goes up and she gets it through the block. That serve too hot to handle as Jemus puts a hot one down the floor. Saints chipping a little bit at this lead, but I don't know if they're going to have enough time. Bodner blocked. Nope, the Saints can't play it. That's point Humber. Wilscroft and Connolly back in the game for Humber. Wilscroft goes right back to the serve line. Arbor. Cabral. Nicely executed there by the Saints, finished by Ariana Carl. That serve goes long off of Smith's hand. Manners to serve. Humber 2 points away from completing the sweep here. I don't think anyone would have anticipated a sweep here this afternoon. Arbor digs. Cabral back set. Kearns gets all of it dug up there by the Hawks. Cabral again going right back to Kearns. She tips and saved. Wow, what a great save. Cabral this time goes over to Carl. Manners is there for Humber. LaBelle dug up by the Saints. Kearns now goes up. Boy, Humber defense just doing an outstanding job here as the Saints are throwing everything at them, and Weisman finally finds a hole in the defense. Great rally, great persistence by the Saints. They didn't give up on it. Karen serves. Gillette. Connolly. That goes out. Point Saints. Gillette, a little bit of confusion there with Manners. And Coach Chris Wilkins has seen enough. He doesn't want to let the Saints get too close here as they've pulled to within 6 of the Hawks in this third set. We'll be back here tomorrow at the beautiful Sportsplex. More great OCAA volleyball action. The Sheridan Bruins in town to take on the Saints. The women will go at 1 p.m., the men at 3 p.m. Of course, we'll have all the action for you live here on We Digital, and that's actually tomorrow. That'll be the last competition here at the college for the next little while as the college shuts down for the holiday break. It also gives the We Digital crew a little bit of a break as well. Much needed at this point, but check out our page, wedigital.ca. We'll be posting some information up. Might have a couple of little surprises here and there during December. But really proud of the crew here at We Digital. It's been a torrid pace of work, and the crew has just been outstanding in making a lot of good things happen. LaBelle goes up. Arbor digs for the Saints. Cabral, Weisman through the block, dug up there by the Hawks. LaBelle's going to try her luck. Arbor's there for St. Clair. Cabral over to, oh my God, did that stay in? It did. Ariana Carl somehow kept that ball in. Saints have pulled to within 5. Again, though, is it too little, too late? See if they can keep this going as Kearns continues to serve. Cholette, Wilscroft. Vanderwall can't get it over the net. Saints have pulled to within 4. Not sure if that went over the net or if it was blocked. Didn't get over the net at all. Wasn't the best pass. Vanderwall was off balance. Kearns serves one more time. Cholette, Wilscroft, LaBelle. LaBelle gets it through set and match point for the Humber Hawks as they have a 5-point lead. Credit to the Saints for not giving up here. But like I said, it was maybe going to be too little too late. Let's see what happens here. Vanderwall serves for the Hawks. Arbor, Cabral, Huisman, side out, that's it. Humber comes into the Sportsplex and serves notice that they are the team to beat as they sweep the Saints. 25-22, 25-17, 25-19. Humber improves to 11-0. First defeat of the season for the Saints. They fall to 9-1. They'll have to try to bounce back tomorrow against the Sheridan Bruins. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we get back, we'll have our post-game interview, and we'll wrap things up. You're watching OCAA Women's Volleyball action on We Digital Productions.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms, and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are. Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms, and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
Welcome back to the Sportsplex here on the campus of St. Clair College. We continue our coverage of OCAA women's volleyball action. Yes, the women just finishing up. The Hawks sweep the Saints 3-0. Really an outstanding match. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. Humber was definitely the better team, but the Saints put a lot of fight into it, and maybe not their best game. Ariana Carl, one of the key veterans of the Saints, joins us here on our post-game report. Thanks for doing this with us. What did you see? You're in the action and everything's going on so fast, but was there anything that stood out to you, Ariana, that made the difference in the game?
They came out serving strong, hitting strong, so we knew they were going to come out strong, but we prepared for this. This is the biggest game. This is the game I love to play the most. But they hit well, they blocked well, they got some big blockers, so we knew we just had to swing stronger and string out their blocks.
Is there such a thing, Ariana, as maybe overthinking the game before it even starts?
I know we have our game plans and we game plan for them, watch some film, but I think that this is just a big game that we set up for, and everyone gets so excited to come play this game.
Obviously, we all want to win, but doesn't happen today. So what do you take out of it? Where do you go with it?
I think we played well. We hit well. We maybe our serve receive wasn't the best today, but it's usually that's one of our best parts of our game. And I guess next time we can just lock in on our serve receive so we can get some better options at their bigger blockers.
And of course, before we came back out of the break, you mentioned we still have them one more time in their place.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you don't want to look beyond that. You've got a game tomorrow. I mean,
Yeah.
the great thing about this is you get right back at it tomorrow. Sheridan comes in, maybe not one of the stronger teams as far as the standing goes, but you don't look beyond them.
No.
How do you bounce back from today and make sure you find a way to put a victory together tomorrow?
I mean, we're just going to go get some rest, probably watch a little bit of their film, and get ready for them tomorrow.
All right. You do that, okay, Ariana, because we want to see you win tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but good stuff. You had a good game, Ariana. I enjoyed watching you play today, and look forward to tomorrow as well. All
Thank
right?
you.
Ariana Carl helping us out here with our post-game report. You can go ahead, Ariana. Again, as she said, Humber's a great team, no question about it. They're well, and there's a reason why they're always up in the top of the standings. So we're about, I'm going to say, maybe 30 minutes away. The men are warming up. We're going to adjust the net here, things like that. So we're going to take a timeout, give the crew a little bit of a break, and in about 30 minutes or so, we'll come back. We'll have OCAA men's volleyball action here on We Digital Productions. But for now, this is Dominic Papa wishing you a great afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all again very shortly.